Hi, Rosemary Gregg here. Today is Friday, March 27th, and we're going to make another mat video. This one will be at more of an intermediate to advanced level. So let's take our places on the mat and start our relaxation breathing. Let's lie down with our knees hip distance apart, hands by the body. Let's close the eyes, widen the shoulders across the back, and just start inhaling and exhaling. Want to get that body nice and relaxed, closing the eyes so that we have a mind-body connection, and just take a few deep inhales and exhales. Okay, take one more inhale, one deep exhale, and open up the eyes. Now let's bring our hands up to the ceiling for arm scissors. We're going to exhale and bring the right arm back to the ear, left arm to the thigh, and then we're going to switch. We're going to exhale as we separate those arms. Inhale as we pass through center. Couple more. Now both arms up at the ceiling. Now we're going to inhale and open our arms directly out to the sides, and exhale, we close. Inhale, exhale. A couple more. Last one. Okay, now bring your palms down by your sides. Turn your palms up, and we're going to do some snow angels. We're just going to inhale, arc those arms up over the head. Exhale, bring the hands back by your thighs. So inhale, exhale. Just to get the rotator cuff muscles warmed up, we're just going to arc those arms up and then bring them back down. Okay, now bring your hands down by your thighs. Bring your knees and feet tight together, and on the exhale, open your knees and push your knees to the floor, pushing the soles of your feet together, and then close. Just getting those lateral hip rotators warmed up, so knees to the floor, feet together, and then close. So just do a few of those. Exhale, you're going to open. Inhale, you're going to close. A couple more. And last one. Okay, now pull yourself up. Now we're going to go on to our hands and knees, and we're going to do some knee push-ups. So we're going to angle our arms back so that our shoulders aren't directly over our hands, not just yet. And now we're going to push our pelvis towards the mat, which will bring our shoulders directly over our hands. And then we're going to lift our feet slightly. Keep our shoulders protracted or wide across the back. Don't move the head, and then inhale, lower down, and exhale, push up. And let's do two more. And last one. Now let's push back to a shell stretch and take a couple inhales and exhales. And stack that body up nice and tall. Okay, now from here, we're going to do a little bit of hip rolls. So we're going to get our circle. We're going to use the circle today. We're going to place our feet inside the circle, pull the circle up over the knees. We don't want anything by the kneecaps. And then make your feet flat, and make sure when you squeeze your legs outward against the handles that it feels equal. You don't want one side higher than the other. Okay, so place your head on the mat, hands by the body. You're going to start with an inhale as you exhale. You're going to do that posterior pelvic tilt, extending the spine up off the mat. Glutes are engaged, and then open and close the legs. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold the pressure, squeeze out against the handles, and slowly roll that spine down. And let's go again. Let's take an inhale. Let's exhale, roll up. Pushing out against the handles. Inhale, hold. Exhale, squeeze, release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, and exhale, slowly roll down. Now, take your feet out from the circle. Put the circle inside your legs. Squeeze your legs together, make sure it feels fairly equal. Then start with the inhale, exhale, let's roll up. Start squeezing the legs together. Hips are high, and then exhale, squeeze, release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, and exhale, slowly roll down. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, up we go. Inhale and hold, exhale, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold, and exhale, slowly roll that spine down. So let's set that circle off to the side. And we are going to do some work with this little blue ball. So let's get into our shoulder bridge position and just lift the hips up and put that ball underneath your low back. Okay, just a little bit below your low back. And then bring your legs up to a tabletop and extend and point the toes. Hold the ball with both hands, so that will give you a little added stability. So we're going to inhale and open our legs, and exhale, flex the feet and close. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Just to get the inner thighs warmed up, articulating the feet, working the quads as we point, the calves as we flex. And a couple more. And last one. Now point the toes, bring the legs parallel, bend the knees to a tabletop, separate the legs, and then toe tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs tabletop, let's extend and point the toes. Drop the right leg straight down, and the left leg goes to a tabletop. Then they both go up to the ceiling. Now drop the left leg, bring the right leg to a tabletop, and then they both extend nice and straight up to the ceiling. Now drop the right leg, and then up we go. Left leg. So alternate dropping, one leg straight down, the other leg goes to tabletop. And then they meet in the center. Legs straight up in the air, and let's bend to a tabletop. Separate the knees, bring the feet down to the mat. Then let's lift those hips back up to that shoulder bridge so that we can easily remove that ball. And then let's pull ourselves up. Let's set the ball aside, and let's go into our open leg rocker. Okay, so let's bring our legs to our tabletop, and let's roll back. Inhale, and come up, exhale. Remember, open the chest. Look at where the wall and ceiling comes together. Okay, inhale, exhale. And one more. Now extend the legs straight, grab towards the calf. Same breathing. Inhale, exhale. And one more. Let's bring those legs together, roll back, touch the toes, come up in balance. Bring the feet down, and we're going to go into our half roll back. Okay, so we're going to roll back, exhale, pull forward, inhale. Scoop in the abdominals as we roll back. And a couple more. Now let's add some arm work to this. We're going to exhale and roll back. We're going to hold that position of the spine. We're going to lift the arms up, circle around, and pull forward. So we're going to exhale, inhale, forward. And last one. And pull forward, and then sit up nice and tall. Okay, from here, we're going to go into an ab prep with this fitness circle. So we're going to grab that circle. We're going to place it between our inner thighs. We're going to squeeze that circle when we come up on the exhale. Okay, so hands overhead. Let's exhale up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms overhead, circle down by the body, pull yourself up, grab your blue stretchy band, and now we're going to do the swan dive with the band. So we're going to lie down, and we're going to stretch the band across the mat here. All right, so we want our arms in a V, and we want our feet laterally rotated and as wide as the mat. Okay, we're going to start with an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to extend that right arm up, and then inhale, we lower down. So exhale, inhale. If you get discomfort in your shoulder, don't take the arm up quite as high. You can bring the arm like this, just to your side. Or you can lift it high as long as you don't have discomfort. You don't want to feel any pain in your shoulders. And let's do 2 more. And last one. Now let go of the band and let's push back to a shell stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. And then slowly stack up nice and tall. Okay, now let's take our place on the mat. And let's grab our hand weights. We're going to do rolling like a ball, but we're going to add a little bit of a prop to the exercise this time. Okay, so we're going to get in our ball position and we're going to be opening our arms up to the sides. Okay, so we're going to roll back and then bring the arms by the sides of the knees. Two more. Now bring the arms up like this and roll back and open. Inhale, exhale. And last one. And then put the feet down and put your weights aside. Okay, from here we're going to go into our bicycle. So we're going to start with our legs on that low diagonal. We're going to exhale and hinge and lift our toes for the ceiling. Then we're going to inhale, exhale. Going into that split. Both legs are straight in that split. Only one leg bends at a time. And then you hold your split. Now let's reverse. Inhale, exhale. Now let's finish. Legs are hinged over the body slightly, so you can put your hands on the mat. Now as you exhale, start to roll down, moving your legs away from the body to that low diagonal. Then bend the knees and place your feet down on the mat. Okay, now let's pull yourself back up. Now we're going to do what's called the neck pull prep. So we're going to sit up tall with our hands behind our head like this. We're going to flex our feet and have our feet about as wide, our legs about as wide as our mat. So we're going to hinge straight back. We're going to exhale. We're going to hold. We're going to round forward, keeping our elbows back. We're going to inhale and stack. So we don't want to do this. Okay, so keep your elbows pushed back. You're going to hold. You're going to pull your abs in, slowly round forward, wide elbows, and then inhale, stack. So exhale, hold, round forward, and inhale, stack. Exhale, you hinge, hold, inhale, exhale, pull forward, inhale, stack tall. Let's do 3 more. And stack. And stack, and last one. And stack nice and tall. And then bring the arms down. Okay, from here, we're going to go into what's called a leg pull. So now we're going to put our legs together. Put your hands at the edges of the mat and have your fingertips pointing to the sides of the room. Okay, so you're going to lift your hips up. Okay, you're going to take that right leg and point and flex. Last time, and set the foot down. Inhale, exhale. Set the foot down, lower the hips, circle the arms up over the head, reach for the feet, pull the thighs, chest to the thighs, stretch. Slowly slide up, nice and stacked spine. Hands go back, let's lift the hips back up. And do it again. Foot down, arms up, forward fold. Reach for the feet and stretch. And slide those hands back up the thighs. Okay, from here we're going to do what's called the roll over. If you can't do this roll over, then I'm going to show you the roll over prep. This is the prep. You just roll back and shoot your feet up towards the ceiling like that. Here's the roll over. We're going to hinge. We're going to hold this horizontal position. We're going to tap the toes, lift, separate the legs, slowly roll down. Moving the legs away from the face. And again. Start with the legs apart. Hinge. Tap the feet. Bring the legs together. Roll slowly down. And again. Okay, then bend the knees and place the feet down. Okay, now pull yourself up. Now we're going to do some work on our stomach. We're going to do what's called the single leg kick. Okay, one leg kick. So we're going to rest our forehead on our hands, and we're just going to point, squeeze, point, and lower. So just exhale, exhale, inhale, down. This is going to work your glute and hamstrings. So you want to really squeeze, squeeze, point, and lower. A couple more. Bringing the feet tight together each time. And last one. Okay, now from here, let's go back to our shell stretch. Take some inhales and exhales. And then stack up nice and tall. Okay, now here we're going to do a version of the teaser. Okay, so what we're going to do for this exercise is we're going to start with our feet farther out, and we're going to pull ourselves all the way up. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands like to the hundreds position. So we're going to exhale, come up, lift that leg about this high, and then return the foot as you lower down. Now alternate. So hands just go like to the hundreds position, down towards the mat, and a couple more. Last one, and then lower down. Bring your hands by your body. Let's extend those legs out straight. Point the toes for one leg circles. We're going to inhale up. Inhale, exhale. Circle away. And one more. Tabletop, and slide that leg down. Tabletop up.